Shalom. All praise is due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Racha Wadash, the bonus, the elect, apostle, bishop, elders at work, millstone, and we're well. Shalom to like Aki out there doing this work in sincerity and truth, and not for vainglory, in season and out of season. Shalom to elect men, women, sons, and daughters of the elect of the nation of Israel, which are the men, women, sons, and daughters of the elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, now the Apostle Tahar brought out this video about RFK. That's JFK's nephew. Okay, he wants RFK Jr. wants every American to use wearable health data collecting technology. Now we know that's all going according to the Rfid chip. Okay, because you got Karagma, okay, which means the stamp in or the insert in. Then you have Karats, which means palisade or spike. That's when they put the needle to put the RFID chip in your arm, your hands or your forehead. Okay, and then we have Grapho, which represents the information that's going to be contained on the RFID chip. So we know most brothers, know this. The few sisters that know this, but this prophecy is going to come to pass. Okay, all right. The prophecy of the RFID chip is coming to pass. It says RFK Jr. wants every American to use wearable health data collecting technology. And they do it under the guise of health. They're not doing it under the guise of, we're bringing our new world order in. Okay. All right. They're bringing in the guise of health. And they're going to bring in the guise of this is where your money can be stored. Nobody can't rob you because it's on your RFID chip, which is within your hands or your forehead. Okay, so it says Health and Human Services Secretary report. Robert Kennedy Jr. All right. Yeah, I got this thing coming up over here. I might not read all of it. It's Health and Human Services Secretary Robert Kennedy Jr. wants all Americans to use wearable technology to track their health as part of his MAHA agenda. Okay, the Kennedy clan, which they're part of the Kennedy clan, strongman revealed his agency plan Tuesday for a massive push for Americans who have an obesity rate of 40% to use wearable data collecting technology such as Fitbits, Oura Rings, and Apple Watches to promote healthier lifestyles. We're about to launch the biggest advertising campaign in HHS history to encourage Americans to use wearable, I'm weak on the R's, wearable, Kennedy said in a House Committee on Energy and Commerce hearing on Tuesday. So that's what the elites are pushing. Okay. Yes, you got a bunch of other things going on. But yeah, so you get the point, you know. Esau is hey man, they're gonna make this RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. Let's go to the scriptures. All right. Okay, let's go to Book of Revelations, 13th chapter and 16th verse. Okay. And then, see a lot of these other Israelite groups. A lot of these other Israelite groups, they're going to find out that what the apostles of Great Millstone was saying, they're going to find out that that's the truth, because the RFID chip is going to be made mandatory. It's going to come out. It's going to change the world. Okay? It says, Revelations 13, chapter 16, verse, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. Now, we did a mark is charagma, okay? The stamp in, the insert in their right hand or in their foreheads, okay? So that's going to be one of the major areas that they're going to do it. And that no man might buy or sell save that he had the mark, which is the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, which is Esau, the wicked elite, and his number is 636. It's like when you get the Esau, he deals with the 666, okay. So this is going to come to pass, and for the brothers and the few sisters that understand this, just know that this will shortly come to pass. This is a prophecy that will come to pass. And then everybody is going to be tested, by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. Let's go to, let me see. Let's go to Revelation, 3rd chapter and the 10th verse. All right. Third chapter and the 10th verse. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, who is thou, the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay. The word of my patience was going out there teaching the word according to the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, not selling out, to the so-called white man, and teaching the truth and nothing but the truth, according to the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, being sincere. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So our hour of temptation is coming upon all the nation of Israel. All you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, you Israelite foreigners, which are so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans that's been scattered abroad, all is coming upon you, the hour of temptation, which is what? the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, being made mandatory, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Yeah. Our wives, our mothers, our sons, our daughters, and whoever is the elect, Yahweh Bahashim Habashah is going to be with them and deliver them from the hour of temptation. But whoever's not the elect, they're going to take it and they're going to be destroyed. Okay. All right. It's going to come upon the whole earth. Okay. So, like I said, the Apostle Tahar, he had made a video, about this. And, this is times that we live in, and, and even before this World War III, you got Israel bringing America into the fight with Iran and China and Russia and, their allies, but this RFID chip got to be made mandatory first before the World War III can happen. So I hope you've been edified with that. Shalom.